Hello, my dear child. Before we begin today's message, I want you to share something small but important with you. You may notice that our thumbnails and presentation style look a little different now. I have made these changes to make this space feel more personal, more real, and more focused on a genuine spiritual encouragement. The heart of this channel has not changed. We are still here to bring messages of hope, strength, and guidance, but I want the way we share them to feel more human, more honest, and more connected to you. Thank you for walking this journey with me. Now let's begin today's message. My child, my beloved, before anything else, pause here with me for a moment because the fact that you arrived at this message is not random, not accidental, not meaningless. Something inside your spirit has been searching for reassurance, for steady ground beneath shaking emotions, for a quiet voice that does not judge your tiredness or a misunderstanding your silence. I am speaking now not to rush you, not to pressure you, not to overwhelm you, but to remind you that even during the most confusing seasons, you are still being genuinely guided towards light you cannot yet see. If this message brings even a small sense of comfort, stay connected and walk with this path comfort with us because every word shared here is meant to strengthen heart that feels warm, to lift mind that feel heavy, and to remind souls that growth often happens quietly long before visible change appear. You have been carrying more than most people realize. Some of your battles never reached your lips. Some of your prayers never become sound. Some of your tears fell where nobody noticed yet. Even in those hidden moments, you did not give up. You kept moving forward in ways so small they felt invisible yet so meaningful. They shaped your future. That quiet endurance is not a weakness. That is scared strength forming within you. There were days when you smiled for other while feeling uncertain inside. There were nights when sleep did not come easily because your thoughts kept circling, questions with no immediate answering. You wonder whether your efforts matter. You wonder whether you were seen. You wonder whether your path had purpose. Hear this clearly now. Every step you took, even the ones filled with doubt, has been building a foundation beneath your life that will support to you in a ways you cannot yet imagine. Nothing about your journey has been wasted. Not the delays, not the detours, not the waiting. Each experience has been shaping wisdom inside you, carving patience into your character, growing compassion in your heart. You are becoming someone deeper, steadier, more understanding than you were before these difficult days began. That transformation is quiet, but it is powerful. You may feel behind. You may feel slower than other. You may feel like life moved ahead while you stood still. Yet your path is not meant to minor anyone else's timeline. Your story is being written with care, with your precious, with timing that protect you from things you once thought you wanted but would not have truly fulfilled you. What feels like delay has often been protected. What felt like stillness has often been preparation. Inside you, life's resilience that even you have not fully discovered yet. You have already survived moments you once thought would break you. You have already adapted to changes you never expected to face. You have already continued forward when giving up would have felt easier. That quiet persistence is proof that you are stronger than your temporary feelings suggest. Difficult seasons can make the future look small and narrow, like a road disappear into a fog. But fog never removes. The road is its only hides what lies further ahead. Step by step, clarity returns. Step by step, confidence rebuilds. Step by step, doors open in ways that feels natural rather forced than forces. You are not meant to see the entire journey at once. You are meant to trust the next gentle step. There is growth happening inside your mind right now. Old belief about your limits are losing. Old fear about your worth are fading. You are learning to speak to yourself with more kindness, to give yourself more patience, to recognize that progress does not need to be loud to be real. This inner shift is the beginning of outward change. Pause for a moment. You are not alone in your struggles, even when you feel isolated. Many hearts around the world are walking through their own unseen battles, learning the same lessons about endurance, hope, and quiet faith. You are connected to a larger story of human resilience, a story where setbacks becomes wisdom and challenges become stepping stone towards a stronger future. The weight you have been carrying will not remain this heavy forever. Seasons change, energy shifts, new opportunity approach gently rather than suddenly. The effort you have invested in a simple continue will begin to return to you in a forms you recognize as relief, clarity and renew. Motivation, nothing stays difficult forever. Movements always return. Let yourself breathe without pressure. Let yourself grow without comparison. Let yourself heal without rushing. You are allowed to move at a pace that honor your emotional truth. You are not allowed to rebuild strength slowly. You are not allowed to become a new version of yourself, shaped by everything you have learned rather than defined by everything you have endured. You are still becoming, you are still rising, you are still guided towards a life that feels lighter, steadier, and more aligned with who you are truly are. Even now, beneath the surface of your current challenges, new strength is forming, new confidence is awaking, new hope is preparing to take root. Stay with this message because what unfolds next is not about fear, not about urgency, not about pressure. It is about remembering your value, restoring your courage, and stepping forward with renewed trust in the path opening gently before you. My child, my beloved, there is a quiet rebuilding happening within you that you may not yet recognize while you were focused on a simply getting through each day. Something deeper was forming, a steadiness that does not depend on circumstances, a calm that is not shaken by every passing difficulty. You are learning how to stand within yourself rather than outside yourself, and that inner balance will guide many of your future choices with greater wisdom than before. Comment I believe this message if you like. Share this message with someone who likes this and who needs this message right now. And listen this message. You have to grow in ways that cannot be measured by achievements alone. Your understanding of others has softened, your patience has dependent, your ability to pause before reacting has strengthened. These changes are subtle, yet they shaped the direction of your life more powerfully than any quick success ever could. What you are becoming matters more than what you feel you have not yet reached. There were moments when you questions your path because progress did not look dramatic, but real growth often happens quietly beneath the surface like roots stretching before a tree rises taller. What feels slow now is stabilizing stability for what is to come. You are not standing still, you are strengthening your foundation. You are learning to listen to your inner voice with more trust. Before you may have doubted your instinct or ignored gentle nudge towards rest, reflection, or change. Now you are becoming to sense when something aligns with your peace and when someone drains your spirit. This awareness is guidance. It will help you choose environment, relationship, and opportunity that support your well-being rather than challenge it constantly. It is also important for you to understand that feeling tired does not mean you are falling. Feeling uncertain does not mean you are lost. Feeling emotional does not mean you are weak. These are signs that you have been carrying responsibility with sincerity and hurt. Allow yourself compassion in these moments you deserve. The same kindness you so often give to others. You are entering a phase where clarity grows little by little. Decisions that once confusing will begin to feel simpler. Pause for a moment right now. If you like more messages focus on hope, courage, and calm guidance, you are always welcome to subscribe. Thank you for being here. Direction that once seems hidden will start to reveal themselves through small sign, meaningful conversation, or new ideas that arrives gently. You do not have to force answer. You only need to stay open and present. The next step will show itself at the right time. Remember how far you have already come. There was a version of you in the past who did not yet know how strong you could be. That earlier self might not have been believed you would handle everything you have faced, yet here you are still standing, still hoping, still trying. That is not ordinary. That is courage expressed through consistency. Your future is not defined by your hardest days, it is shaped by your willingness to keep moving forward with sincerity. Even when motivation feels quiet, each time you choose to continue instead of giving up, you were shaping a future that holds more stability than you can currently see. The seeds you planted through persistence are still growing. There will be more ahead where you look back at this season and realize it taught you lesson you truly needed. You will recognize how it strengthened your boundaries, clarified your values, and showed you what truly matters. To your heart, difficult chapters often to become turning point that lead to more aligned and meaningful path. Pause for a moment and breathe slowly. Remember how far you have already come. There was a version of you in the past who did not yet know how strong could you could be. That earlier self might not have been believed you would handle everything you still have faced. Yet here you are, still standing, still hoping, still trying. This is not ordinary. Wait for a moment. You are also learning that peace does not always come from changing everything around you. Sometimes peace begins when you change how you speak to yourself, how you treat your own needs, how you allow yourself rest without guilt. This is internal shift is powerful. It reshape how you experience the world. You do not need to rush your journey. Growth that lasts takes time. Healing that is deep happens gently. Confidence that is real builds through experience, reflection, and self understanding. You are exactly where you need to be, become who you are mean to become next. Even now, new strength is gathering quietly within you. New ideas are forming. New motivation is slowly returning. Your energy will not always feel this heavy. Lightness return in stage. Joy returns in movements. Inspiration returns in spark. Allow these small renewals to matter. They are sign that your spirit is restoring itself. Stay with me this message because you are not walking alone and your story is still unfolding in ways filled with meaning, growth, and gentle transformation. My child, my beloved, there is something important happening beneath that surface of your life right now. Even if your days feels ordinary, even if progress seems quiet, even if emotions rise and falls without clear reason, your inner world is recognizing itself into something more stable, more aligned. This is not a loud transformation. It is gentle, like sunrise slowly brightening the sky without demanding attention. You are learning how to hold yourself together with more understanding. Before, you might have judged your own feelings, wondering why certain things affected you so deeply. N- Now you are beginning to recognize that sensitivity is not a flaw, it is awareness. It's allow you to receive what truly nourishes you and what quietly drains you. This awareness will guide you towards choices that protect your peace. The strength forming inside you is not the kind that shouts. It is the kind that remains steady during uncertainty. It is the ability to breathe through discomfort, to pause before reacting, to trust that emotional passes. Like whether this quiet steadiness will become one of your greatest source of confidence because it comes from experience rather than from appearance. You have also begun to release expectation that no longer fit you, who you are becoming. Some dreams you once chased may feel less important now, not because you failed, but because you have grown. Your understanding of fulfillment is changing. You are no longer looking only for what impresses others. You are starting to value what brings calm to your heart and meaning to your days. This shift is wisdom in motion. It is helping you design a life that feels true rather than forced. You are learning to ask different questions. Does this bring peace? Does this brings right? Does this allow me to grow without losing myself? These questions lead to be better path than pressure could ever. It is okay that your peace has changed. Life is not meant to be lived in constant acceleration. Period of slowing down are not a sign of falling behind. They are a chance to reconnect with your inner compass. When you moved again, you will do so with more clarity and less confusion. Comment I believe in Michael if you like this message. There are people who will enter your life during this new phase who understand your quieter strength. They will recognize your depth, your sincerity, your thoughtful way of seeing the world. You will no longer feel the need to prove your worth in their presence. Instead of connection will feel natural, supportive and balanced. You are also discovering that you can trust yourself more than you once believed. Each challenge you faced forced you to make decisions to adapt to grow beyond your comfort zone. Even when you doubted yourself, you still found a way forward. This is evidence that your inner guidance has been developing alone. Your past does not disqualify you from a brighter future. It is prepared you for it. Every mistake of discernment, every delay built patience, every disappointment refined your understanding of what truly matters. You are carrying forward lesson, not limitation. Pause for a moment and breathe slowly. The road ahead will not be perfect, but it will be clear. You will notice that situation aligns with your growth begins to appear more often. Conversation will bring insight, opportunity will feel more natural, choice will feel less confusing. This is what happening when inner alignment begins to shape outer experience. Continue to be gentle with yourself. Continue to honor your needs for rest when your energy feels low. Continue to celebrate small progress. Every step forward, no matter how small it seems, is part of larger movement towards balance, confidence and renewed purpose. You are still unfolding. You are still discovering strength you did not know you had. You are still guided towards a life that reflects the wisdom you have gained. Even now, new possibilities are forming quietly around you, waiting for the right moment to appear in your awareness. Stay here with this message because the journey ahead is not about pressure or urgency, it is about steady growth. Thank you for listening this message. I want to say that you will share this message who needs this right now. This message is about hope. Like this message,